relevance of engineering in our lives, okay? So, engineering is basically about building structures, how we use machines and technology, alright? So, I'm going to actually talk to you about our nation's pride, alright? It is a building. It's not just one tower, but it's a pair of towers. Anybody here know what this building is?
Corners Twin Towers!
Twin Towers, alright, very good, okay? So the KLCC Twin Towers is one of our nation's pride, and I'm sure some of you have actually had a chance to visit it, and when you look at the building, it's really magnificent. Now, how long did it take the engineers or the people who constructed the building to actually complete the whole project? To build the building itself, it took 7 years. Okay, so imagine if you entered primary 1, and that is when the construction started, it would have completed when you reached secondary 1. Okay, so that is how long it took. So this building is really majestic, and it is one of our nation's pride. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about 3 demos in my show today. It's going to be about the foundation, the sky bridge, and also the color of the building. Right, so I'm going to start off with the first demonstration talking about the foundation. Now, the foundation of a building is something that we don't, take notice of. Because when the building is completed, everybody looks at the building, but everybody forgets there's something beneath the building that is more important than the building itself. It is the foundation, right? So for this, I'm going to do a demonstration. I would need the help of one brave volunteer who is muscular, strong, and fit. Okay, come on. Give him a round of applause. Okay, looks like he is strong, muscular, and fit. Alright, come on here. Handsome, yes. Good.
Buka baju.
Okay, so what is your name? Yen. Okay, Yen, where are you from? KL. Okay, a round of applause for Yen from KL. Alright, so I asked for a volunteer that was strong and muscular. Can you show the audience your muscles? Now, if you're too shy, don't worry. This demonstration will actually reflect your muscular strength, not by showing off your muscles, but for you to actually stand behind this table over here. Okay? And you see that there are 2 towers, alright? The tower on the right and the tower on the left. Now, for the audience here, I want you to guess, just by looking. Make a guess. Which tower do you think is more stable? Is it the one on the right? How many of you think so? Put up your hand. How many of you think the one on the left is more stable? How many of you think it's the same? How many of you don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. Alright, so you've got your own answer. What we're going to do now is we're going to test out his muscular strength. Alright? So Nian, what you're going to do, you are going to gently hit the table. Right? Hang on. You will gently hit the table, right, in a beating format, right? Slowly, and then slowly speed up. Right, audience, what you're going to do is you're going to help him, hang on. You're going to help him. What you're going to do is you're going to stamp your feet. You're going to stamp slowly, and then you're going to build the rhythm, alright, okay? And if they go fast, you go fast. You go slow, you go slow. But we'll start slow first, okay? Alright, so we're going to create an earthquake, and we're going to see how stable these buildings are, alright? Okay, let's have a try out now. Can we start the beat of the legs? Okay, follow. Okay, can we go faster? Can we go faster? Can we go even faster? Even faster!
Laju lagi Patrik.
Now, did you have breakfast this morning? No wonder. Okay, your earthquake is not actually working. You see the 2 buildings are still steady. Can we try that again?
Yeah.
Alright, this time I want you to bang really hard. Don't break the table, okay? Alright, ready? Let's go. Let's start slow. Okay, a little faster.
Come on, Yen.
Come on, give me the earthquake. actually toppled, whereas that one is still standing very strong. Now if I were to take these two towers out, okay, you will look at the bottom. I have colored the foundation, alright? The green one is much deeper, whereas the orange one is a lot shallower, alright? Can you see that? Alright? Okay, so what happens here is that we notice the one in orange actually toppled first, right? Okay, the foundation of a building has to be calculated so perfectly to actually support the weight of the building. Now the Petronas Twin Towers is 88 stories high and it weighs about 300,000 tons. That is actually 43,000 elephants, adult elephants. Okay, so it's really, really heavy. So when the engineers had to plan for this building, they had to actually plan such that when they dig the soil for the foundation, it had to go 30 meters deep into the ground, which is about 10 stories deep. So to get you to imagine 10 stories deep, if you look at Surya KLCC, it's 5 stories, you times 2 that. That is how deep the foundation went in. Alright? And every day during that 1 year, they actually dug out 500 truckloads of earth out from this area where the building has been built. Okay? So that is how important the foundation is. Now, we're going to move on to the next demo where we're going to talk about the next really interesting thing is the sky bridge. Okay, so for that, I have the sky bridge set up. In 3 seconds, but remember the engineers had to plan for 7 years. Okay, so the sky bridge is something that's really cool. An interesting thing about it is that this sky bridge was the last installation for the building. Alright, so they built the towers first and then they put the bridge in. Now this bridge weighs as heavy as 1,070 elephants. So imagine they had to carry that up all the way to the 41st and 42nd floor. It's a very challenging engineering task to do as well, okay? So what they used was jacks and they used cranes to help them. But in our daily lives, what kind of tools we can use to help us to carry things, okay? Heavy things. Okay, so for this I need 2 more volunteers. Don't be scared, come. Girls or guys, it doesn't matter. Again, strong, muscular men maybe.
Come on, Malay. Angkat berat saja.
One more. Okay, what is your name? Okay, and Nian. Okay. Alright, so okay, you would stand that side and Lele will come here. Okay. Now what you have to do, Lele, is to hold this hand here. And for you, ma'am, you just have to hold this hand. Okay. Now what they're going to do is they're going to try to lift this bottle over here. But the trick is you only can use 2 fingers and 1 hand. You cannot use 2 hands. Okay, so we're going to see who is stronger. 2 fingers and 1 hand, just pull it up. Okay? Alright. Now they are going to lift it up. Let's see who can lift it up faster. Whoa, don't start yet. Hang on, hang on. Alright, can we give that a countdown? From 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, sorry for that. Okay, let's try it again. 3. Sorry for that. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's start that again. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, now that is not right. same. So if you roll, you also have to roll.
already.
Okay, roll. Okay, leave it down on the ground first. On the ground first. On the ground first. Jumping down tree.
Pusing lagi, pusing lagi.
Tangan jangan pegang tu. Besi tu
Okay.
Eh, mana jangan
Let it be
pegang
the
besi.
same, huh?
Tak apa, tak apa. Dia tak jatuh.
apa Fia?
Okay, now 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, this guy is too strong. Okay?
Abang you use the twisting.
Alright, okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can go back to the seat.
Jangan nampak abang.
Now, one lesson learned is I should have gotten 2 girls instead of 1 girl and 1 guy, alright? Okay, so what happened here is actually the demonstration is to show that this one will be easier to lift up because there are 2 pulleys, whereas this one has only 1 pulley, alright? But this guy over here is too muscular, okay? So he actually overran the pulley system, okay? So 2 pulleys will actually be easier for you to lift up because you're actually carrying half the weight, whereas this one is single pulley, it's equal force to lift up the weight at the bottom, alright? Okay, so in our daily lives, we actually use pulleys to help us to carry heavy things. Okay, now for our last demo, we know that the Petronas Twin Towers, it has a very nice color. It's silver in color. It's made of mostly stainless steel and glass. Alright. Now, why didn't the designers design it in a different color, like maybe black? Okay, there is a purpose for the silver color. Okay, now for this demonstration, I have to go off the show mode for a while because we don't have the thermal camera. So what I've done is that I've used the thermal camera inside of the gallery and I've taken a video of the demonstration. Okay, so basically before I show you the video, what is it going to be doing? It's going to be showing 2 cups of the equal material, but one is painted in black, the other is silver. Okay, so I would actually pour in hot water from the same source into these 2 cups. And then I'll put it against a thermal camera, and the thermal camera will actually show you. Alright? Okay, so in the video, the demo will be shown, and I will need you to, I'll ask a question in the video, right? So just think about it as the questions are coming on, alright? Okay, just give me a minute. We don't have a thermal camera. I'm using the exhibit to show this demo. So what we have here are 2 cups of the same material. One is okay, let's go. No sound.
It's either the sound or the...
Alright, hi! So because we don't have a thermal camera, I'm using the exhibit to show this demo. So what we have here are 2 cups of the same material. One is silver in color, the other is painted black in color. Now they are empty, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this onto the screen, and you can see that the thermal camera will actually detect that both of them are of equal temperature. Alright? Now what I'm going to do next is I have a kettle of hot water, and I'm going to pour this into both cups. Now it is from the same source. Alright, so I'm pouring into the black cup, pouring into the silver cup. Alright? Okay. So before I put this onto the thermal camera, I want you to guess. How many of you say that the black cup will show a higher temperature? Right? How many of you say that the silver cup will show a higher temperature? Or how many of you think that both will show equal temperature? Alright, I think you've made your hypothesis. Let's do the experiment right now. Let's put it against. So you can see the cup that is higher is the black cup, and it shows a very red image onto the screen. What else? The cup that is lifted up higher right now, it is the silver cup, and it shows a very green image. So what can we tell from this here? Okay, which is actually absorbing the heat? Is it the black cup or or is it the silver cup?
Black
It is
cup.
the black cup. Alright. So with that, we can see that materials and colors of materials actually can actually affect the absorbance of heat and also the radiation of heat. Right? Thank you. Alright, hi. So, that's very hard.
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay, so with that, that's actually the final demo. Alright, so thank you very much, and I hope you've learned from my show today.